here, guys. Today, ladies and gentlemen, get you guys for that Lindsey Vonn got a third leg surgery, by the way, on her left leg. Also, Jordan Stolz just won gold in the 1 km speed skating. Congrats to him on that, by the way. Also, big congrats to Breezy Johnson and Connor Watkins. They got engaged. Congrats to them on that. Also, Master Chock and Evan Bates, they won silver instead of gold. And also the fact that one dead in the Iowa Lakes Community College baseball team bus. That's total 33, and 32 others were injured, by the way. Transferred to hospitals, get you guys that for sure. And yeah, a lot much other. And Knicks got to win last night, which they did, by the way. Also, James Vander, big deceased at 48. Awful news there. And yeah, that's all that, and that much more of the news to come, by the way, guys. I'll get you guys to that. All right, so first things first, because I'm starting something for that. I want some condolences with Lindsey Vonn. She just got her third surgery on her left leg, by the way. She suffered a complex tibia fracture on the left leg, despite the wreck she got into in the downhill gate. So my condolences go out to her. I wish her well, fully recovered, by the way, and that's all there's I can say about that. So really awful situation she's in right now. So get well, Lindsey Vonn. And then there's also, by the way, guys, I want to congrats to Jordan Stolz. He's the one gold in the 1 km speed skiing. Congrats to him on that, by once again. Also, guys, there's elsewhere, by the way. Madison Chuck and Evan Bates, they just got silver in the ice dance instead of gold. The French duo, some French duo, they got gold. Really? Madison Chuck and Evan Bates, they should have been on the got gold. They've been on top from day one in speed skating and skating. But clearly, come on. They still did good, but they should have gotten the gold for that. So, your thoughts on that, guys? Also, want to say big congrats to Breezy Johnson and Connor Watkins. They got engaged. Congrats on that, by the way. Also, Nick Page, he's going to the final in the men's Moguls, by the way. Thoughts about that? Also, USA women's curling, they defeated Republic of Korea 8-4, by the way. Also, you saw Charlie Mickel, he goes to the men's Moguls finals as well, by the way. Nick Baumgartner, he goes to first place in the snowboard finals, by the way. Thoughts about that? Also, got Jessie Diggins, she got a bronze in the women's 10 km cross country skiing, by the way. Thoughts on that, guys? Also, guys, Team USA's Chevonne Forgan and Sophia Kirkby, they just made history of the women's doubles luge, by the way. Congrats on that, by the way. That's all there's I can say on that, guys. So that's all that you got enough for that. Also, USA men's curling, they defeated Czechia 8-7. So congrats on that, by the way, as well. And that's all there is to say on that, guys. And the upside things. Another news also, by the way, guys. Some sad news here, by the way. James Vander Big was deceased at 48, by the way. So rub my condolences out to his family and his fans. Awful news there, guys. And really sad situation there. He was in a wheelchair with Stacey Keeler in his show, but so really sad news there. Rest in peace, James Vander Big. He was 48. Awful news there, guys. Awful news there. Also, Knicks got a win against Sixers yet again, by the way. Where you saw Jose Alvarado had 26 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists with 5 steals. Mickel Bridges has scored 22 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Cat had 21 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal and a block. Mohamed Diawara had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Mitch Robinson has scored 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 blocks. Tyrese Maxey had 32 points, 2 rebounds, and assist, 1 steal. VJ Edgecombe has scored 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. And Dominic Barlow had 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block, 2 steals. That's all news got for that, guys. Also, none of us, by the way, guys. The Celtics, they beat the Bulls 124-105. The Cavs, they defeated the Wiz 138-113. Nuggets beat the Grizz 122-116. Hornets beat the Hawks again 110-107. The Bucks beat the Magic 116-108. Pacers beat the Nets 115-108. Pistons, they defeated the Raps 113-95. By the way, Clips beat the Rockets 105-102. You saw the Wolves beat the Blazers 133-109. Heat defeated the Pels 123-111. The Thunder, they defeated the Suns 136-109. Also, Jazz beat the Kings 121-93. And Spurs beat the pathetic Warriors 126-113. So all news you got to know for that, guys. So about to say on that. Also, let's see here. Another news elsewhere, by the way, guys. Mustafa Asal and Noor El Sherbini, they're the 2026 Windy City Open champs. Big congrats on that, by the way. So congrats on that. Also, some sad news here, guys. One was dead in Iowa Lakes Community College baseball team while on a bus. 32 individuals were 32 were severely injured. By the way, the bus overturned and then wrecked in a ditch in somewhere in a rural Iowa area. By the way, in Des Moines, Iowa was supposed to. Lake's baseball team was supposed to take on North Arkansas College. By the way, my condolences go to Iowa Lakes Community College. They're close ones to the fans. The baseball team, they're close ones to their families, to fans. Others had to be sent to hospitals. By the way, some of them were alerted to hospitals. By the way, local hospitals. So really awful news there, guys. Some really sad news there. So yeah, just really sad news there. So one was deceased in the Iowa Lakes Community College baseball team bus. By the way, that wrecked in a ditch. No other vehicles were involved, by the way. So really just situation. It's very unclear what led to the wreck. Really sad news there. So really awful news there, guys. And that's just sad news. Also known as, by the way, guys, Kenneth Parker, Elaine Deladon, BG, Doug Rivers, Amari Stoudemire, Kevin Johnson, Buck Williams, Marcus Johnson, Joey Crawford, Tal Bird, by the way, Mark Few, Kelvin Sampson, Lay Jerry Welsh, Gary McKnight, Dig Mata, Jennifer Azzi, Molly Dolan, Kaz Merm. You also got Dusan Ivkovich, by the way. They're into the B-Ball Hall of Fame. They're the 2026 B-Ball Hall of Fame finals, by the way, as well. So congrats to all of them on that, by the way. But they'll be named in April, so that's all news to get for that. Also known as, by the way, guys, Triple J, he's going to have left knee surgery to remove a growth, which is a PUVS, by the way. So really all not good there for a season. That's all I can say on that, guys. So yeah, not good there, guys. That's all you got enough for that. Also, guys, none of this else, by the way, Kyle Larson, he signed a 5-year offer with Hedrick Motorsports through 2031. Thoughts about that, guys? Also, guys, this news, by the way, Isaiah Stewart's been 7 games. Miles Bridges and Musa Dia Bay, they have been banned 4 games, and Jalen Duran banned 2 games for the scuffle they got into. By the way, not good there for them. Also, guys, this news, by the way, that Darren Lee was denied bail as he's facing first-degree murder charge, and tampering or fabricating evidence, by the way, and the murder of his girlfriend, Gabriela Carvalho Perpetuo. Lee and Perpetuo lived in a home that they rented in a Chattanooga suburb of Ultima, by the way. They rented while the incident ensued, by the way, 10 days later. Also, the fact that, let's see here. Perpetuo, both of them were the apartment arrested, by the way. There was blood in the areas of the arrests, by the way. There were stab wounds on Perpetuo's abdomen, human bite mark on her shoulder, bruises on her head, black eyes with swelling, dried blood on her face and neck. Perpetuo and she had a severe TBI, by the way, and also a bruise and a broken neck, and also the fact that there was alcohol, narcotics, and a gun found. Lee had lacerations on his head. On his hand, by the way. Chest wounds and blood on his cell phone case. Lee was on probation in Florida for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and battery in another, by the way. Another kind, that is. Probation in Ohio for attempted batteries. Lee he's going to be back in court March 9th. So, yeah, that's all there is you got to know for that, guys. So you guys remember that Darren Lee was detained on the first-degree murder charge and tampering with evidence for the murder of his girlfriend of his, and in a suburb in Chattanooga, by the way. Chattanooga suburb, by the way, of Ultima, by the way. So, and also the murder. So he was responsible for the murder of his girlfriend, by the way. Unless Darren Lee is convicted, by the way, he's looking at life behind bars. So that's all there is to say on that, guys. Also noted, by the way, guys, Chris Bassett gets 1 year, $19 million off with the O's, $3 million signing bonus, and $500K incentives. And unless Bassett starts 27 games. Your thoughts on that, guys? Let me know about that. I'll just respond to well, buddy. That's all there is, got to know. Also news, by the way, guys, Parker Kingston was charged with a first-degree rape after he was accused of sexually assaulting a 20-year-old woman back in February 23rd, 2025. He was He's denied bail and it's going to be in court tomorrow, by the way. Thoughts on that? That's all the news you got to know for that guy as well, buddy. This all stems after Jake Retzlaff was charged was not charged from the rape in a civil suit. By the way, that case was dismissed. Now another BYU player, Parker Kingston, he's now charged with first-degree rape after accused of molesting a 20-year-old woman February 23rd, 2025 last year. So this is really not good at all. Unless Parker Kingston's convicted, they be looking like behind bars. That's all there's to say on that guy. So not good at all. Really not good at all. That's all I can say with that. Also, guys, I'm gonna let you guys know that PlayStation State of Play is happening today. Guys, check that out. Also, by the way, guys, I want to say by the way, shout out to Christina Ritchie, Josh Berlin, Arsenio Hall, John Michael Higgins, Lenka from Street Fighter 6, RG3, Stacy Place, to let's see, RG3, Late Bill Russell, Gucci Mane, Blanca, Street Fighter 6, Late A Blinken, to Katrina Buno, Youngin, Ace, Jada Parker, Maria Becerra, L. Varner, Tony Ferguson, Kristen, Just Isaac, Afshan Azan, Abigail Ratchford, Simone Simmons, Diamond Nicole, Sandra Reed, Kirsty Austin, Jesselyn Dio Oliveira, and Cassie Amat, by the way. So send them all your birthday wishes. Shout out, tweet simply should do something. That's all the news you got to know, guys. That's all this on that. And that's all this to say on that, guys. So check that out. That's all the news you got to know, buddy. All right, ladies, that's going to do right there for the Khalil, the Sports Report. Like, subscribe to the Khalil, the Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook page by any number. Wait, thoughts, your comments, tweets, your thoughts, your responses of Lindsey Vonn. Send your condolences out to Lindsey Vonn. She got a third surgery on her left leg, which is a fractured. She got a complex tibia fracture on her left leg. Condolences out to her, by the way. She will soon recover, by the way. Send congrats to Breezy Johnson and Connor Watkins. They got engaged. Congrats on them back, by the way. Also, guys, congrats to USA Women's Curling. They just beat Republic of Korea 8-4. Also, USA Men's Curling. They defeat Czechia 8-7. Congrats on that, by the way. Congrats to Jordan Stolz. He wins gold in the 1 kilometer speed skate. Congrats to him on that, by the way. You think that Madison Chock and Evan Bates should have gotten gold, by the way, in ice dance? So, thoughts on that, everybody? I'll just respond to this. That's all news you got to know. Also, sending condolences out to the Iowa Lakes Community College baseball team. They just one dead was in a bus wreck in Iowa, in a rural Iowa area, by the way, and 32 others were taken to hospitals, airlifted, by the way, and hospitalized. One sending condolences out to their close ones, their family members, and fans, all fall of this situation. They're supposed to take on North Arkansas College, by the way. That game's not been canceled. Another game's been canceled. That's awful news there, guys. Also, guys, what's a Nick Baumgartner going to the snowboarding final, by the way, guys? All thoughts on that? All these news are going to know for that guy, everybody. Will you let Nick Skinny win against the six? That's about that. Also, send your brother wish shout out to Christina Ritchie, Josh Berlin, Arsenio Hall, Gucci Mane, Blanca Street Fighter 6, RG3, Stacy Place, Michael Higgins, Gucci Mane, Late Bill Russell, Late A Blinken, Katrina Buno, Young and Ace, Tony Ferguson, there's so many brother wishes, tweets, be sure to do that. It's all news you got to know, everybody. I'll back for breaking news, times live updates, so much, a whole lot more the clothes, switch, whether everything's related, everything you got to know. It's all this. Say, guys, take care, everybody. You guys have a good day. Joyce is around. Be safe. Bye-bye.